well. Okay, chat, let's just jump straight into it. So, as you guys know, there has been a lot of reports, just like my latest YouTube video. If you guys, or actually, if you were on my stream yesterday, we went over it. But there has been a lot of controversy around the throwing that's been happening in Marvel Rivals lately. So, Marvel Rivals apparently, I don't know if it was because of us. I'm going to say it's because of us, chat, because we looked at it. You know, we gave more attention on it. But apparently, they came out with a tweet. And we're gonna read this with you guys real quick. They finally addressed the throwing situation. And they said, "Dear Rivals, we have recently identified a disturbing trend within our community. Incentivized throwing, where players are enticed by third-party bounties to deliberately sabotage matches, as we saw yesterday in the YouTube video. This behavior not only undermines the integrity of our game, but also tarnishes the experience for honest players who are committed to fair competition." And I completely agree. "In light of this, we want to make our position clear. We maintain a strict zero-tolerance policy against any form of malicious disruption. To combat this issue, we are implementing a specialized investigation protocol focusing on identifying and addressing negative gameplay linked to these external bounties. Accounts found to be violating our policies will face serious repercussions, including but not limited to permanent bans. We strongly advise players against jeopardizing their valuable accounts and hard-earned progress for the sake of temporary incentives," which I completely agree with. But to be honest with you, I think, and I'm going to go into this right now as well, chat, we just finished reading this. Apparently, this is the second time this website went down, and they claim that they're reworking the platform. Horrible-ass website, to be honest with you. And they said, "We have identified aspects of the platform that don't align with our intended vision. We're taking some time to rework the experience before moving forward." No, they knew what they were doing, chat. This is just a way for them to, like, you know, step back a little bit. They got called out by a lot of streamers. They got called out by, you know, finally NetEase, and now they're saying, "Oh, yeah, this is not the intended way." They knew what they were doing, chat. They got called out on it before, and, you know, that is horrible. And apparently it says there's no ETA on when we'll be back. Refund notice. If we make the decision not to return, all unclaimed paid bounties will be fully refunded to their original payment method. I'm pretty sure this was a cash grab for this, like, you know, little website. And speaking about this website, this is not the first time. This is not the first time that they're reworking the platform, chat. This is the second time. I'm pretty sure this is the first time they shut down was because data was basically leaked. So I don't know who's dumb enough to actually use websites like this. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just straight out say it. I'm glad that their data was leaked. If you use this website and you're that shitty of a person, glad it was leaked. Anyways. So moving on to this, they say, "Moreover, to reinforce the principles of fair competition, we have enhanced our regulations regarding negative gameplay. Accounts found to be engaging in disruptive behaviors, such as malicious idling," thank you, which is AFK, "or intentionally throwing matches, will incur significant penalties following reporting and verification." So, chat, I'm pretty sure they're going to be, you know, cracking down on all this AFK, jumping off the map, Jeff swallowing your own teammates like I had yesterday, which I'm pretty sure probably will get banned. Yeah. "If you encounter players who are maliciously idling or intentionally throwing games, we encourage you to utilize the reporting feature immediately. Your reports are crucial and will be thoroughly investigated by our dedicated team. Maintaining a positive gaming environment is a collective responsibility. Thank you for your continued support." So, chat, I don't know if you guys have had throwers in your games. I don't know if you had, like, you know, this whole bounty stuff. You know, I don't know if that's happened in your games, but I am very glad about time. You know, it's been a few weeks, I think. Finally, they addressed it. Finally, they're trying to do something about it. Whether or not this is all talk and no bite, we're about to find out. But I think, there's a lot of videos, there's a lot of clips, there's a lot of screenshots of these people who were previously throwing. They should take action now. Make an example out of those people who are throwing, Those guys already threw all those games. Imagine like weeks and weeks of thrown games. You know how many people who were just probably trying to enjoy the game that got their shit just ruined? So, anyways, Jay made a video about rivals throwing and instantly got to work. W Aura. Yeah, chat. I don't want to say it was just our video, but we're going to say it was just our video. Shh. Good job, J3 community. We are the beacon of light. We are, when everything else is dark, we are the light. When doors are closing, we're going to open them, chat. When it's raining, we're going to be the sunshine. When you're in a dark tunnel and you don't know where you're going, we will be the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. We call out the cheaters. We call out the throwers. We do it, chat. But yes, chat, I'm pretty sure if you guys ever do get more throwers or people AFK in your games, do yourself a favor, report them with the in-game feature. If you don't report them, then they're just going to get away with it, chat. So, to be honest with you, definitely need to do that. Definitely need to do that. Why is this even a thing? Because there was a shitty person who made a shitty website who thought it would be a good idea to combat throwing with more throwing. Not really the brightest person, but yeah. And then there are people who use those websites and are even worse people. So unfortunate, chat. Now, I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, if you crash, chat, if your game crashes and you disconnect, but if you come back, I mean, there's a lot of different, variations. Your internet could go out, the cat could be on fire, your fish could have drowned. I don't know what they're planning on doing or how. I'm pretty sure if it's not intentional, they're not gonna punish you. If you do leave a game and you do get reported, you might still get like a 15-minute, comp ban or whatever it is, but I don't think, it's going to be like an account closure. And even if your account does get closed or permanently banned, I'm pretty sure you might be able to, what's the term? God, what's the term, chat? Appeal it. Yeah, sorry, my dad is texting me. This is